This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Thursday, January 7th, 2020. The title of this, 21, the title of this rant is, Where Does Our Democracy Go From Here? So let's bring up the obvious. One thing is, yes, there was a breakdown in security. Yes, that needs to be evaluated incredibly, very much in depth. It will take months, probably need an independent commission, but that needs to be done. Second thing is on that is that it's going to take months to review all of the video and arrest as many of the insurrectionists as possible and try them to the fullest extent of the law, so to speak. But a couple of things that I would do, or I think need to be done right away, is that, we need to have a total reevaluation of our social media platform here in the United States and overseas. There needs to be a lifetime ban for the purveyor of evil, because everyone predicted that this would happen or something like this would happen, and they give him a 12-hour ban. No, just get rid of. There's nothing that he says that's true, and all he's going to do is incite further violence. And that needs to go for anyone who is inciting violence on social media. And so we need to have real boundaries and real penalties for those that break those penalties. And there used to be a thing called the Fairness Act, the Fairness Doctrine, I'm sorry. Basically, it said if you want to have a license to broadcast, you have to be fair and you have to be truthful in what you put out there, and that you have to give opposing points of view. Now, that got dumped in the Reagan administration. Of course, that was when Fox Media started coming in, and Rush Limbaugh, etc. And they don't want the Fairness Doctrine back, because then they'd have to give out opposing points of view. But we really, really need that, because as Mitt Romney said yesterday when he was speaking on the Senate after they reconvened, is that if we have these 74 million people who voted for Trump that feel aggrieved, what is the best thing we can actually do to them? Is to tell them the goddamn truth. And the truth is that there was none of this stuff that they said that was out there. It was all made up. It was all contrived. It was all done to basically change the election, etc. So we need to be able to tell the truth out there. And if we need to reconsider the Fairness Doctrine, that would be good. A couple other things based on that I would really like to see is basically right away retweet the HEROES Act. Adjust it for the stuff that just passed, and so not 1400. And let's get people safe. Let's end the pandemic. Let's give enough people so that they can pay their rent, they can buy enough food, they can pay their cars, etc. And let's get over this pandemic and then move on. And my part about moving on is let's get a Green New Deal with infrastructure and rocket this country into the 22nd century, because that's what we need to be doing for us to be competitive in the world. We're way behind and we need to catch up.